Now we're on to difficulty 4. We're looking at the expression a plus b squared plus 8 times the quantity a plus b plus 12. So now you're probably looking at this like, how the heck are we supposed to factor this? But it turns out you can use the exact same techniques that we've been talking about so far. We just need to do an appropriate substitution. So in this case, it looks like a quadratic if this were just like an x, and if this were an x, I could probably factor that normally. So we just have to substitute in for a plus b. How do we do that? Well, I'll rewrite my expression first as a plus b squared plus 8, a plus b plus 12. Okay, now I have that. I'm going to let, let's use z this time. Let z equal a plus b. Then every place that I see in a plus b, I'm going to replace with a z. So this becomes z squared plus 8z plus 12. All right. Sometimes I like to put this in its own little box. So anyway, now that we have that much done, I'm going to see if I can find two numbers that multiply to 12 that add to 8. So think about the factors of 12. And of course, the first ones that come to mind are 3 and 4. However, 3 plus 4 does not give us 8. So maybe we need a different pair. So what other factors of 12 do we have? We have 2 and 6. Do those add to 8? Turns out they do. So we use 2 times 6, and those add to 8. So that allows me to factor this as z plus 2 times z plus 8. Okay, this is completely factored in terms of z. However, the original expression had a plus b's everywhere, had nothing to do with z. So we need to resubstitute this z is equal to a plus b. So every place I see a z, I'm going to replace it with an a plus b. So I have this in here, I have z, oops, sorry, my apologies. This gives us a plus b plus 2 times the quantity a plus b plus 8. Okay, so at this point, I could drop parentheses, so I'll do that just for fun. I have a sixth sense of fun. So then I have a plus b plus 2. Similarly, over here I have a plus b plus 8. Either is completely fine. So if you were to turn in either one of these examples for, say, a homework assignment, this would be perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable. Either one is totally cool. Now note that we have a plus b's everywhere as opposed to the z's after we've substituted. So this is completely factored, and this would, like if I were to expand all of this, would give me exactly this back, especially if I try to FOIL from this form. So at this point, we are completely done with this example.